What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Semi-Mong here, back on the new Zombopolis map that came with the new Plants vs Zombies update. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you just general sniping spots if you are a zombie and trying to defend. I'm going to be doing it for every single point, so I'm going to switch out to the plants and capture it and switch back and just try and hunt down other sniping points. So yeah, let's get into the video. Let's try and find some sneaky sniping points. Alright guys, I found my first one. Now, this one covers a lot of ground, although you do have an area you have to watch out for. So if you come up to the left hand side, literally directly from the zone, not only have you got this rock to cover you from that further left hand side, if say you're attacking someone on the zone, but if they've only just started pushing and there's no one actually in the garden or the graveyard, you can attack people coming down this lane, and then obviously anyone that's going up to that lane will have to come up this first section. You can get good shots off of them as they're physically coming out of the gate. And if you destroy all of these fences, let's have a look. Yeah, it opens up that whole area, so any plants that are flooding in from the center gate, you can actually hit as they're coming over the bridge. So that's a pretty sneaky spot right there. That's a pretty sneaky spot. Alright guys, we've actually only moved up just from this house here, so I thought I'd check out this roof. And now usually I don't want to put too many rooftops in the sniping spots, because you could snipe from any rooftop, and obviously you can jump down to these lower parts, regain some health, pop your head back up. But this roof in particular allows you to see over the whole battlefield. It allows you to see all 3 points, or practically. The middle one is just behind that house, but you can still see oh no, there you go, that is all 3 points. 1, 2 and 3, so you can snipe them as they're coming out of the houses and up the bridges. But the reason I love this point is that if you are in dire need, not only can you hide behind this chimney as well, but if you're in dire need and need to regain some health, you get killed if you drop outside of the map. But look at this. You can drop down here and stay close to this wall and then just get back up if you're a superhero or a foot soldier with your rocket ability. It's amazing, because anyone else that comes over there, any other position you stand in will get you killed. Look. If I stand here, about to die, but if I'm up against this wall, I'm actually safe within this like 2 little standing positions. This is really good. I like this position. I do like this position. Alright guys, moving on to the final position for this first graveyard. We have one that you could actually use as a pirate sniper as well, rather than having to be a foot soldier or a hero and having to jump onto roofs. And that's actually right at the back to the right hand side of the map, so you spawn around there. If you come here, as a pirate you can snipe anyone coming down. But the reason I like this area in particular is because it's really defensive. So if you see that the plants made a big push, you can back up over here to this little hill area and actually snipe directly into the zone. Now it is a bit covered, half of it is covered, but as I said, you can just keep going to the left hand side, potentially get on top of this hill and just snipe directly into the zone. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next graveyard. Alright guys, moving on to the second objective. We actually have pretty of an open spot, but it allows you to get a really good center aim of sight or line of sight on anyone actually pushing forward from the last garden, which is kind of nice. You can attack anyone coming over the bridge. As I said, you're really open, so you can drop down behind the bush to give yourself some cover and get back onto this rock. You have to use a rocket jump to get up here, which is a bit unfortunate, and you can hide behind the bush. So there is a limited amount of defense, but the line of sights it gives you is so good. You're going to get such a good advantage here, just hitting anyone and getting good damage off of anyone starting to push forward. It's going to put them off. The pressure's going to be on. My next spot, guys, is actually to the right hand side of the map. So there's the previous bush we were just stood on. You spawn is somewhere around this city hall, and it's actually the bus stop to the right hand side, as I just said. And look, you can shoot directly into the zone. Fair enough, it's not like straight down, but anyone that's trying to push into the zone from the left or right hand side is gonna get murked by you, and then you can push people. Then you can shoot people that are pushing upwards once the zone has been captured. You can tend to fall off the bus stop because it's curved, but that tree, I was about to say, that other bus stop, that tree is actually really good defense from the side, because anyone that wants to shoot you has to come here, which is practically up close and personal, or they're going to have to shoot you from far away where you've already got a line of sight on them. So yeah, I am definitely liking that spot too. And just before the timer runs out, guys, as I was saying earlier, having a good line of sights down the bridge as they're pushing can really give you the advantage. Now, if you're not really the sniping type, or you've got more of a soldier class that's got good damage but at long range can be a bit dodgy, be sure to jump onto this car at the starting rounds and shoot anyone that's trying to hide or get cover behind this wall to make a push. Okay, because they're going to push down the center. If you've got someone at the back sniping them, they're going to either flood left or right and trying to get cover, regain some health. Whereas if you're on top of this car, you can shoot anyone that pushes to the right hand side, and then obviously they're going to come out of that right hand exit once again in your line of sight, and then you can back up even further on top of this sort of like roof to pay thing to gain some health and shoot anyone that does come at you from the center. Fantastic! We've made it to the disco lands, boys. Alright guys, we're now back on the next garden, and we're on the disco garden. Something you have to watch out for is the disco ball, wherever it may be. It makes you dance, apparently. It makes you dance, but I've still yet to see this. Now, I am going to be jumping on top of the speaker, because if it is accessible to get on top of the speaker, it's going to be a mad, and I mean a mad, sniping position. Is it possible? Yes, it is. So, guys, this is a crazy sniping position, especially for actually flanking. So if you've got plants that are pushing forward but not quite getting the zone, you're going to get the odd straggling pea shooter or corn trying to flank around the back and kill us all. Well, not if you're on top of the speaker. Bam, you've got both line of sights covered and ready to fire upon. Not only that, you've got both buildings covered as well, while still being defended yourself by this little vinyl record. So that is perfect. And then, of course, there's just further spots that allow you. Just look at this. That's the disco ball. That's the disco ball that makes you dance. But look at this. Now, the only thing it is a downside to is if you do want to defend the zone, you are like majorly open to that like center line. But if you back up, oh god, no. Can we get back up? Oh no, no, no. Alright guys, I'm back up here. What I was saying is that if you back up, you can actually still get defense from the right and further, like left hand side lanes, while still being able to shoot down the center lane. So that's pretty good, okay? That's pretty good. And obviously you can do it on this right hand side as well. So if you want to kill anyone coming out of the alleys or coming out of that alley there, while still having defense from the vinyl, you're gonna get it, okay? You're gonna get it. Alright guys, scouting the rooftops, there's not too many good positions that I would like to point out, but one of the ones that I would like to point out is this billboard up here. Now bear in mind, you can't get up there with one rocket jump. You have to stand on this, stand on this. You have to use a rocket jump to get on this bush, because you can't also jump up to here straight away, and then use a rocket jump to get up there. Now, yes, it's pretty open to the center line, but for plants that have just like captured the last previous garden and are pushing down, you're going to be a heavy nuisance. And if you found that the plants have pushed the zone and they're about to capture it but your teammates are contesting it, someone up here sniping from behind can also be a great advantage to you. Alright guys, I am back and I am at a loss. Okay, now there are numerous points in the map for this whole ledge that allow you to get a good offensive position on any of the plants that have just come from the last zone. So that's the diner. They're going to be pushing down here most likely. Anyone that wants to flank round is probably going to be pushing to the right hand side, but obviously this ledge is really open, and just like a lot of rooftops are, it's just they're all open, and you can also get to most of the rooftops even if you're not a foot soldier or a hero. So even a corn, a sunflower could come take you out. I mean, look at this. You've got stairs up here, you've got the van there. The only notable position would of course be this bus stop, so you can shoot down the line as they're coming out. But once again, you're really open, and then that rooftop up there would be another notable position to sort of snipe from. But just this whole area really is open, and you can't get any good solid positions down knowing that you're safe and sound to snipe, because you're probably not. You're probably going to be flanked and you're probably going to get killed. But up here is a good alrightish position. You can cover that rooftop, you can cover people from the left hand side trying to flank. to shoot down the center, you do have to pop out a little bit. Leaves you a bit open, although you got a bit of defense from this crate. The main worry is just this whole back alley lane that you could get attacked from. But guys, I'm gonna move on to the next zone and see if we can get a few better zones, a few better sniping spots than this, because this area is really bait. Oh wow, I do like it up here. Okay, up here may be good. You could hide behind this little piping area and get some shots right down the center. I do like that indeed. Alright guys, we're back with the final zone. I'm going to do a separate quick tips on how to take out the mini boss at the end. But straight up, my first sniping zone is for a pirate once again. It's literally on this crate. In Call of Duty, where your head sticks over an item, allowing you to shoot still, it's called a head glitch. Now, you can't do that. Your head's sticking out, but look, you still get your bullets stopped. So what I suggest you do is literally jump onto here. It just allows the whole open area from when they've just pushed, just the whole open area. It allows you to shoot in the whole open area from where they've just pushed. And then once again, you can just jump down onto this crate, like the roof in the first zone, and be protected without being shot at, pretty much. And you can still see a good amount of the battlefields, and then you can jump back up on here, open fire, and jump back into cover. I find it amazing for a pirate, I really do. Alright guys, this is the final, oh my Twitter going off again. This is the final point for this map, and I could go on for days, okay? Days for the amount of sniping points that you could get from standing on these crates, on those garbage pillars over there. Let's just take a quick look. Look, you can go on that roof, you can go on here, you can go on any of those pillars as the plants are starting to push in, and you can get on top of all these crates if you've got enough rocket jumps and you don't die while it's reloading. Of course. Now over here is a good side, but I like to pick the left hand side if you are a zombie for one reason, and that's the crate I was just at. So let's get back to it and have a gander. And you're probably thinking, why? Why is that crate? This crate? Yeah, it's not that crate. It's not that crate. It is this crate. Here we go. Get up. Here we go. So now on this crate, not only can we take anyone flanking up the left-hand side, but you can sneak into this corner and shoot anyone that's in the zone. Now, to get you while you're in this corner, they physically have to come into that tunnel or that area there, obviously leading them to be killed by the train if they're not careful enough, or they physically have to come round and in front of you, just bringing them into closer range, making them easier to kill. But yeah, I highly suggest this crate. And guys, that has been some sniping points on Zombopolis, the new map, especially if you are defending as zombies. He used to say that you can't get on top of this crate as a pea shooter and start raining down hell with your pea gatling, trying to help out your teammates, you know? You just gotta think outside the box. But until next time, guys, if we've helped you out or if you have enjoyed our content, be sure to leave a like down below. If you are new to the channel, be sure to spread the word of game on and subscribe if you enjoy what we do. And of course, until next time, guys, thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.